As we grow older, a quiet but impactful danger to our health and autonomy emerges. Muscle loss, clinically referred to as sarcopenia. This gradual decline in muscle mass and strength typically begins around the age of 50, but accelerates considerably once we cross into our 60s. Many people often mistake this muscle loss as an inevitable part of aging. In truth, however, it doesn't have to be a guaranteed outcome. With proper knowledge and the right steps, this condition can not only be slowed down, it can often be prevented altogether. Sarcopenia affects virtually every aspect of daily life. Tasks that once seemed simple, like rising from a chair, climbing a flight of stairs, or carrying a bag of groceries, begin to feel more difficult. What may appear to be minor inconveniences are often early red flags of something more serious happening beneath the surface. Muscle tissue plays a far more critical role than merely helping us look strong. It's deeply involved in maintaining metabolic function, ensuring balance and stability, supporting good posture, and contributing to overall vitality. A lack of lean muscle can significantly increase the risk of falls, bone fractures, insulin resistance, and even mental decline. Sarcopenia isn't simply about age. It stems from a combination of factors such as poor nutrition, reduced physical activity, hormonal imbalances, and low-grade chronic inflammation. Among these, one of the most important elements is protein intake. As the body ages, its ability to process and convert dietary protein into muscle weakens. Unlike younger adults, older individuals need a higher intake of high-quality protein just to maintain existing muscle, let alone build new muscle tissue. Unfortunately, many older adults fall short of this requirement. Whether due to reduced appetite, fear of certain foods, or difficulties with cooking, their protein consumption often dips precisely when they need it most. Physical inactivity further compounds a problem. Muscles are designed to work and adapt. When they're not used regularly, especially in resistance or weight-bearing activities, they begin to break down. Without consistent movement and stimulation, the body quickly begins to reabsorb muscle tissue. This is why staying active becomes increasingly important as we age. Strength training, even when performed with just body weight, can make a significant difference in preserving muscle mass and functional strength. Active individuals are far better equipped to maintain mobility, independence, and overall well-being. The encouraging news is that sarcopenia is often reversible. Numerous studies have shown that when older adults increase their protein intake and engage in strength-building exercises, they can regain significant amounts of lean muscle mass. These improvements extend beyond physical strength. They also lead to better mobility, sharper cognitive function, and fewer visits to the hospital due to injury or complications. Adults well into their 70s and 80s have shown remarkable improvements in physical performance and energy levels when they commit to these changes. Focusing on complete, nutrient-dense proteins is essential. Foods such as eggs, grass-fed beef, dark meat chicken, and wild-caught fish are excellent options. These provide not just protein, but also critical vitamins and minerals that support overall health. Alongside these nutritional choices, maintaining a habit of regular exercise, especially resistance training, is crucial. It's not just about building biceps. It's about preserving your independence and ability to engage with the world. Preventing muscle loss brings more than physical benefits. It also impacts emotional and psychological health. With stronger muscles and better movement comes a sense of confidence and empowerment. The risk of falling or being hospitalized decreases. Cognitive function improves as the body becomes more efficient at delivering oxygen and nutrients to the brain. Overall energy levels rise, making it easier to enjoy everyday activities and maintain a fulfilling lifestyle. When steps are taken early, the benefits are even more profound. But even if someone is starting later in life, progress is still very much possible. It's never too late to begin the journey of muscle preservation and restoration. The key lies in being consistent with nutritious food choices and regular movement. Together, these habits form a foundation for lasting strength and well-being. Eggs, in particular, have long been recognized as one of nature's most complete foods. They're simple to prepare, affordable, and rich in the nutrients that aging bodies require. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle protein synthesis, the process through which muscle tissue is repaired and built. Beyond protein, eggs are also packed with choline, which supports brain health, vitamin D and B12 for energy and cellular function, selenium for immune health, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that are especially beneficial for eye and cognitive health. Despite their many benefits, however, eggs may not always be the optimal choice for everyone over the age of 60 who is focused on muscle growth. This is primarily due to the aging body's reduced ability to process and use protein efficiently. What this means is that although eggs do provide complete protein, the amount may not always be sufficient for seniors unless paired with other protein sources or consumed in greater quantity. For individuals focused on preserving or rebuilding muscle, it may be wise to complement eggs with other protein-dense foods like lean meats, dairy, or protein-rich legumes. The body's protein needs become more demanding with age, not less. So while eggs remain a valuable part of a balanced diet, they should be considered one component of a broader strategy. The goal is to ensure that each meal contains a generous portion of high-quality protein, enough to stimulate muscle maintenance and growth. For many older adults, this means aiming for about 25 to 35 grams of protein per meal, spread consistently across the day rather than concentrated into one sitting. By embracing a diet rich in complete proteins and combining that with a steady routine of strength-focused exercises, older adults can not only resist muscle loss, but also regain vitality they may have thought was gone for good. The effort pays off in countless ways: improved balance, fewer injuries, better mental clarity, and a heightened sense of independence. With these strategies in place, muscle loss no longer has to be a silent thief stealing away mobility and health. Instead, it becomes a challenge that can be met head-on and overcome through determination, informed choices, and consistent action. Anabolic resistance is a condition where the muscles of older adults respond less effectively to protein intake, meaning they require more dietary protein and specific amino acids like leucine to stimulate the same level of muscle growth that younger adults achieve more easily. While eggs do offer leucine, the amount present in a single egg is relatively small. A large egg contains only about 6 to 7 grams of protein and less than half a gram of leucine. To meet the leucine threshold required to trigger muscle protein synthesis effectively in older adults, one would need to consume several eggs in a single sitting, something that may not be realistic or appealing to many. For individuals experiencing a decline in appetite or those who prefer lighter meals, consuming large numbers of eggs can be challenging on a regular basis. Though eggs are a reliable source of high-quality protein, they lack several critical nutrients necessary for supporting muscle metabolism and recovery. These include creatine, carnitine, and heme iron, nutrients that play essential roles in cellular energy production, oxygen transport, and muscle regeneration. These components are more richly found in other animal-based foods, such as grass-fed beef and organ meats. Grass-fed beef, in particular, offers a higher protein content per serving and includes an impressive array of muscle-supporting compounds. For example, a 6-ounce serving of grass-fed beef provides nearly 40 grams of protein, plus additional nutrients like creatine, vitamin B12, zinc, and a significant amount of leucine. All of this is delivered in one satisfying meal, offering a more nutrient-dense and efficient way to support muscle growth and repair in older adults. Another consideration is the feeling of fullness and ease of preparation. While eggs are quick to cook and are generally easy to digest, they might not provide the lasting sense of satiety needed by those aiming to increase their overall caloric and protein intake. For individuals seeking to build muscle while also maintaining or gaining weight, higher fat, high-protein options like liver, sardines, or fatty cuts of meat may better fulfill nutritional needs without requiring large portions or frequent meals. That said, eggs certainly have their place in a muscle-friendly diet. They work well as part of a varied approach, especially when paired with other animal proteins that provide a broader nutrient profile. Their versatility makes them an excellent option for breakfast or snacks. However, relying solely on eggs to prevent or reverse age-related muscle loss might fall short, as they simply don't offer the full range or concentration of essential muscle-building nutrients required for optimal recovery and strength development after 60. While eggs surpass many processed or plant-based protein sources in terms of overall nutritional value, they shouldn't be regarded as the ultimate answer. For those over 60 who are looking to rebuild or maintain muscle mass quickly and effectively, it's essential to include a variety of nutrient-rich animal proteins in the diet. Grass-fed beef stands out as one of the most beneficial options. It provides not only a rich source of complete protein, but also an exceptional concentration of compounds that enhance muscle growth, increase energy levels, and support overall vitality. When compared to conventional grain-fed beef, grass-fed varieties deliver greater levels of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, conjugated linoleic acid CLA, and essential vitamins such as B12 and vitamin E. These nutrients play an important role in minimizing chronic inflammation, optimizing metabolic health, and accelerating muscle recovery, key elements in addressing the physical challenges that often come with aging. A particularly valuable nutrient found in grass-fed beef is creatine. This naturally occurring compound enhances strength, boosts stamina, and helps restore muscular energy. While many individuals turn to creatine supplements, obtaining this nutrient from whole foods like beef provides a more natural and absorbable form along with additional benefits from other coexisting nutrients. Grass-fed beef is also rich in leucine, the key amino acid responsible for initiating the muscle protein synthesis process. As aging muscles require a greater amount of leucine to be effective, this makes beef a superior option for promoting muscle regeneration in older adults. Beef liver, in particular, is one of the most nutrient-dense foods available. Often referred to as nature's multivitamin, liver contains high levels of bioavailable iron, zinc, copper, selenium, and vitamin A. These nutrients are essential for maintaining healthy energy levels, supporting red blood cell production, and optimizing brain function. Liver also contains high concentrations of vitamin B12, which is critical for nervous system health and the formation of red blood cells. This makes it especially useful for older adults experiencing fatigue, cognitive decline, or mild anemia. In addition to these benefits, liver provides ample amount of folate and coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, both of which are vital for heart health, mitochondrial energy production, and cellular resilience, factors that significantly contribute to endurance, strength, and overall recovery as we grow older. Heme iron, found in abundance in beef liver, is the most easily absorbed form of iron available. This makes it highly beneficial for those who may struggle with low iron levels, which can result in fatigue, poor concentration, and weakened immune function. Zinc and copper, both present in liver, work together to enhance immune responses and accelerate tissue repair, functions that tend to decline with age. These minerals are also key for healing after exercise or injury, supporting recovery processes that are often slower in older individuals. While beef liver offers extraordinary advantages, it remains underutilized, largely due to its distinctive taste and the fact that many people are unfamiliar with how to prepare or include it in their meals. Despite this, incorporating even small portions of liver into the weekly diet can yield substantial health and performance benefits. All in all, the combination of muscle meats like grass-fed beef and nutrient-packed organ meats, such as liver, offers an unmatched nutritional profile for older adults who want to improve their strength, preserve muscle mass, and support vital functions throughout the body. These foods provide the ideal mix of protein, amino acids, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals necessary to counteract sarcopenia and promote longevity. While eggs are undeniably useful, especially when consumed with other complementary protein sources, they represent only a portion of what is needed for optimal muscle maintenance. A broader approach that incorporates a spectrum of animal proteins, particularly those with higher nutrient density, is the most effective way to combat the effect of aging on muscle and energy levels. For individuals committed to reversing muscle loss and rejuvenating their energy and strength, adding 1 or 2 servings of liver into the weekly diet can deliver extraordinary results. A serving of just 2 to 3 ounces, whether it's lightly sautéed with onions, blended into ground beef for a richer taste, or shaped into a nutrient-dense patty, provides a compact yet powerful nutritional punch. Liver is one of the most efficient ways to deliver highly concentrated nutrients to the body in a form that's both bioavailable and easy for the system to utilize. These small servings can significantly contribute to restoring lost muscle mass, increasing overall vitality, and supporting long-term health. Grass-fed beef, especially liver, offers more than just a solid source of protein. It delivers a complete spectrum of nutrients that support muscle growth, elevate cellular energy, strengthen the immune system, and aid recovery after physical activity or injury. For those determined to restore strength and embrace a more vibrant aging experience, Few foods offer the dense nutritional content and effectiveness found in this ancestral superfood. While protein powders are often marketed as convenient tools for enhancing muscle development, they cannot match the depth, complexity, and overall benefits found in nutrient-rich whole foods like grass-fed beef and liver. The difference goes far beyond protein quantity. It encompasses the quality, the natural nutrient synergy, and the full physiological support needed for aging bodies to perform and recover well. Protein powders, whether made from whey, soy, pea, collagen, or other sources, are highly processed and usually stripped of their original nutrient cofactors. They often contain added sugars, artificial sweeteners, emulsifiers, thickening agents, and chemical preservatives. While they may provide a respectable 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving, they lack the critical micronutrients necessary for maximum muscle performance, such as creatine, heme iron, vitamin B12, zinc, and fat-soluble vitamins A and D. These nutrients work together within the body to support optimal protein synthesis, hormone regulation, tissue repair, and recovery. Isolated proteins simply cannot deliver these interactions in the same powerful way that whole foods do. Whole foods like grass-fed beef naturally combine protein with essential fats, minerals, and vitamins in their biologically intended ratios. This natural composition allows for better nutrient absorption and utilization. The fats present in beef, for instance, are key in helping the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are necessary for maintaining hormonal balance, reinforcing bone density, strengthening the immune system, and ultimately preserving muscle mass and overall vitality. Protein powders, by contrast, frequently lack these fats, making it more difficult for the body to fully benefit from any added nutrients they may include. Creatine is another standout nutrient found in real food, especially meat. This organic compound significantly boosts muscular strength, energy output, and endurance. Though creatine supplements are widely available, consuming it from natural sources like beef ensures better absorption and provides the added advantage of complementary nutrients like leucine, zinc, and iron in one integrated package. For individuals over 60, incorporating creatine-rich foods into the daily diet can help improve physical performance, reduce fatigue, and contribute to building lean body mass in a more sustainable way. Beyond the nutritional profile, there's also the very real impact of satiety and metabolic function. Whole foods such as beef and liver trigger a stronger sense of fullness and support stable energy levels, something protein shakes often fail to provide. These foods help release hormones that signal fullness to the brain, promote a more gradual digestion process, and assist in stabilizing blood sugar. This can result in fewer cravings, improved mood, and better day-to-day energy regulation. For individuals dealing with metabolic concerns like prediabetes or insulin resistance, these benefits are especially valuable. On the flip side, protein powders, especially those containing added sugars or low-quality fillers, may lead to unwanted insulin spikes, gastrointestinal discomfort, or inconsistent energy levels throughout the day. Preparing and eating whole meals provides another layer of benefit that extends beyond nutrients. Cooking real food encourages mindful eating, builds a deeper relationship with meals, and supports digestion through sensory stimulation. Taking time to prepare a steak or cook a portion of liver offers both psychological and physical advantages, reinforcing more thoughtful, nourishing eating habits. This deeper connection with food is often overlooked when relying on quick protein shakes, which, while convenient, don't provide the same satisfaction or nourishment that a warm, complete meal delivers. Although protein powders may be helpful in specific situations, they simply can't replicate the nutritional depth and synergistic benefits of natural whole foods like grass-fed beef and liver. For those seeking to rebuild strength, maintain muscle integrity, and support long-term wellness, these real food sources remain unmatched. Prioritizing meals rich in complete proteins and essential nutrients is a more effective and sustainable strategy than depending on synthetic, processed protein supplements. For anyone aiming to maintain or increase muscle mass, particularly after the age of 60, the way food is consumed matters just as much as the food itself. Grass-fed beef and liver have proven to be some of the most potent dietary choices available. To make the most of their benefits, it's important to be thoughtful about serving sizes and frequency. Including small portions, such as 4 to 6 ounces of beef or 2 to 3 ounces of liver, on a consistent basis ensures that the body receives a steady supply of protein, vitamins, and minerals needed for recovery, repair, and strength. It's not necessary to consume large servings of meat at every meal. Instead, maintaining a balanced intake of complete protein throughout the day yields more consistent muscle-building results. Aiming for 25 to 35 grams of protein in each meal allows the body to optimize protein synthesis. A meal could include 4 to 6 ounces of high-quality beef alongside other nutrient-rich proteins like eggs, fish, or dairy. Just a few ounces of liver once or twice a week can deliver powerful support with high levels of vitamin A, B12, iron, and other vital nutrients. Timing plays a significant role in maximizing the effects of protein as well. Many individuals skip breakfast or start the day with high-carbohydrate, low-protein meals. This habit leads to an overall lower daily protein intake and missed opportunities to support muscle growth early in the day. Choosing a protein-rich breakfast sets the tone for better muscle support, balanced blood sugar, and more stable energy throughout the day. Real food carries the full blueprint of nutrition designed to fuel and repair the body. While powders and supplements may serve as temporary conveniences, they can never replace the complexity and effectiveness of nature's own solutions. Grass-fed beef and liver offer a complete approach to rebuilding strength and vitality, making them some of the most valuable tools for aging well. Consider indulging in scrambled eggs paired with a few ounces of ground beef or liver for a powerful morning boost. This combination energizes metabolism, helps preserve muscle mass, and supports appetite control throughout the day. Consistently distributing protein intake across meals can significantly improve muscle-building efficiency, especially as the body becomes less responsive to smaller protein servings over time. Anabolic resistance can make muscle growth more difficult without adequate protein, but spreading high-quality protein sources throughout the day helps counteract this process. Pairing grass-fed beef or liver with complementary nutrients amplifies the overall benefits. When protein is combined with healthy fats like ghee, avocado, or olive oil, it enhances satiety, assists hormone production, and adds depth to the nutrient profile of the meal. Non-starchy vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, or bell peppers contribute fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins and minerals that support digestion and reduce inflammation. A meal featuring seared liver with onions, sautéed spinach drizzled with olive oil, and a side of sweet potatoes delivers a potent mix of proteins, healthy fats, and plant-based nutrients that nourish and strengthen the body. Proper hydration is also essential for maintaining health and supporting muscle recovery. Drinking 6 to 8 glasses of clean water daily, spread evenly throughout the day, is important because metabolizing protein places a higher demand on the kidneys and digestive system. Without sufficient hydration, the benefits of nutrient-dense, protein-rich meals are diminished. Dehydration slows muscle repair, increases fatigue, and disrupts the body's ability to fully absorb and utilize the nutrition being consumed. Meals should be seen as part of a larger health-supporting system that includes movement. Those who incorporate light resistance training a few times a week, using bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light dumbbells, achieve far better physical outcomes than those who remain inactive. Engaging in physical activity primes the muscles for nutrient absorption and growth. When paired with a protein-rich meal, particularly within an hour after exercise, the body can significantly enhance muscle repair and development. A post-workout dish combining grass-fed beef and fresh vegetables becomes an anabolic powerhouse that supports recovery and amplifies strength. Incorporating grass-fed beef and liver into a balanced eating routine in moderate but consistent portions is a practical and effective approach. These foods should be part of complete meals that also include hydration and whole, minimally processed ingredients. When integrated with physical activity and thoughtful meal timing, this strategy supports optimal nutrient absorption, encourages muscle growth, and promotes lasting vitality and energy. The value of grass-fed beef and liver in building strength and maintaining resilience goes beyond modern nutritional science. Their benefits are deeply rooted in long-standing ancestral wisdom and are now supported by contemporary research. Long before clinical trials existed, traditional societies understood the importance of nutrient-rich animal foods in maintaining physical robustness. In cultures ranging from the Arctic Inuit to the African Maasai, organ meats like liver, heart, and kidney were revered above all other parts of the animal. These organs were often reserved for individuals in need of recovery or nourishment, including elders, pregnant women, and warriors who had exerted themselves physically. Why were these parts so highly prized? These traditional groups instinctively recognized the revitalizing power of organ meats. Liver, in particular, was viewed as a restorative food that replenished energy, healed the body, and sustained vitality during periods of physical demand. These dietary choices were not based on convenience or flavor, but on necessity and deep-seated cultural knowledge. Today's science is confirming what these groups have long practiced, that organ meats are among the most nutrient-dense foods available. Beef liver stands out for its extraordinarily high levels of vitamin A in its most bioavailable form, retinol. It also contains a complete range of B vitamins, including B12 and folate, which are critical for forming red blood cells, supporting energy metabolism, and maintaining the nervous system. In addition, liver is packed with iron, zinc, selenium, copper, and CoQ10, each of which plays a key role in bodily functions such as oxygen transport, immune defense, hormone balance, and cellular repair. These elements are essential not only for maintaining general health, but also for supporting lean muscle, accelerating recovery, and preserving functional strength. Grass-fed beef also reflects the nutritional values passed down through generations. Compared to conventionally raised meat, grass-fed beef contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, conjugated linoleic acid CLA, and antioxidants like vitamin E and glutathione. These compounds reduce inflammation, boost cardiovascular health, and contribute to faster muscle repair. New research continues to affirm that diets rich in red meat from well-raised, naturally fed animals contribute to enhanced muscle tone, stronger bones, better metabolic performance, and sharper cognitive function. Furthermore, current studies support the idea of nutrient synergy, the concept that nutrients consumed in their natural, whole food state work more effectively together than isolated vitamins or minerals in supplement form. This synergy helps the body absorb and utilize essential nutrients more efficiently, reinforcing the value of whole food nutrition over fragmented dietary approaches. Incorporating beef liver and grass-fed beef into a varied and balanced diet is more than just a strategy for improved eating. It's a way to honor both historical knowledge and modern science. These foods, deeply respected by ancestral cultures and increasingly validated by clinical studies, offer a uniquely powerful foundation for enhancing strength, endurance, and vitality through every stage of life. Vitamin A derived from liver significantly boosts the body's capacity to absorb and utilize iron, a vital function that supports energy, oxygen transport, and cellular health. Zinc, another powerhouse nutrient found in organ meats and grass-fed beef, plays a critical role in regulating testosterone levels, which are essential for maintaining muscle strength and metabolic function in both men and women. These nutrients, when consumed in their whole food form, work synergistically in a way that isolated supplements often fail to replicate. The harmony between traditional knowledge and modern science is becoming increasingly evident. For generations, nutrient-dense animal foods, especially organ meats and grass-fed beef, have provided a foundation for resilience, strength, and endurance. Today, that same nutritional foundation continues to offer profound benefits, helping people maintain muscle mass, energy, and vitality well into later decades of life. Blending age-old dietary practices with cutting-edge research allows for a powerful, healing approach to nourishment that restores the body's natural vigor. If this message connected with you, let us know by dropping a 1 in the comments or a 0 if you see it differently. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates on transformative health and wellness.